Getting another layer of paint on that my grandparents gave us a gallon of for free. It's a slightly different color, but it looks pretty good. Kind of hard to see in the night light. But I went around these sieves again and caulked them up. I'm gonna have to get like some expandifoam or some other sort of silicone or caulking for these big cracks, but yep. And I built a little frame out of scrap 1x2s that I'm just gonna staple chicken wire onto. I'll be able to tie it down and easily remove it when I let my birds fly. But it'll be like their little porch, all fenced in and safe. I'm about to finish that off. Probably put a big door right here. I don't know if I'm gonna put a door here and staple it down in place, or if I'll just make it removable. I don't know what part's dry or not, so I'm not gonna set it up there, but I painted everything, painted the platform. Some moths decided to get stuck to it. All right, so that's gonna get chicken wire all the way around it. I'll probably put a wood top on it, just so that hawks can't see into it from straight above. There's screws right here, up there, and right there that connect with screws on either side, and down here with just some slip knots, just so I can strap this thing down. All right, y'all, my uncle's the hookup. He got me 2 gallons of I guess paints that were mixed to be the wrong color. I'm assuming that's what that means. You know who you are. Thank you very much. I'm gonna mix those together. Just washed out this 5-gallon bucket. Gonna mix those together. Don't worry, that's just dry concrete. It'll be all right. They're all mixed up and put back in their respective containers. The color that we came out with is quite a nice cream. You can't really tell on camera at night, but yeah, quite a nice eggshell white. I took some spare 1x2s from one of my dad's projects and cut little 3-inch sections of them out. Stained them, except the end of that one I forgot. That one split a little bit, but I'll just restain it. But yeah, some little perches on this wall. I saved this left side, and there are 12 perches here. I'm only gonna get 6 birds for starters, but that's fine. They won't all be occupied, and one day I'll add more. But I saved this wall because I'm thinking I might cut out a big section of it and add nest boxes in, but push them back so that they're not, sticking out however many, 8, 12 inches. But basically build a box onto the side. I think that would be kind of neat. That's all I did today. I think that's gonna be it. Yesterday, me and my little brother threw a coat of paint on the entire thing, including the entire interior. Except the face of this shelf that you're sitting on. But tomorrow or the next day, probably add some extra coats to certain things and maybe get started cutting out some vents for the lower part of the walls. I need to add more ventilation because it's still in here when it's not windy. That, and then my grandpa is gonna give me free tin roofing. That's pretty sweet. He's gonna give me some hinges for the trap, and I'll get that done probably in the next couple of weeks, a little bit at a time, because I have a couple other projects I'm doing right now. It's going well though.